God has a special message for you today. There's someone from the third house down from yours who has been keeping an eye on you. They're not just curious, they're jealous of your success and are plotting to disrupt the good things heading your way. If you've been feeling odd vibes recently or noticed a neighbor taking an unusual interest in your life, trust those feelings. It's not your imagination. This person is driven by negative forces that want to see you fail. However, there's also good news. God is stepping in to protect you and will soon reveal their plans, reducing their plots to nothing. If you feel moved, type "I claim my protection" in the to affirm your shield against this negativity. You might find this hard to believe, or think you're just imagining things, but consider this: does your neighbor seem to always be around when you're heading out? Do they ask too many personal questions? They're trying to get close for the wrong reasons. They can see your potential and it frightens them because they know you're close to a major breakthrough, and they want to prevent it at all costs. Psalm: you prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil, my cup overflows. This is your time to thrive, but remember, obstacles are always around. They can't stop what God has planned for you, but they'll try to delay it. Today's message from God is to stay aware, keep watch, and trust that He will protect you from all harm. If you're inspired, type "My enemies will be exposed" in the to declare that you will see through their schemes. Sometimes we overlook the signs God gives us. We might think our worries are just fear or paranoia. But if this person has been making you uneasy, listen to that feeling. There's someone living just 3 houses down who has been keeping a very close eye on you. This neighbor's interest isn't just casual curiosity. They're driven by envy of your accomplishments and are actively plotting against you. If you've recently felt strange vibes or noticed that this particular neighbor seems unusually focused on your activities, trust those feelings. They aren't random, they are clear warnings meant to alert you. Despite presenting a friendly face, always smiling and appearing harmless, be cautious. Their intentions are anything but benign. They covet what you have and are resolved to use any means necessary to take it from you. But here's the uplifting news: no scheme they concoct will be successful. God has already seen how this conflict will end, and He knows that you are destined to come out victorious. If you feel a connection with this message, type "I trust my intuition" in the to recognize and accept God's guidance in this situation. I must share something even more pressing now. The person monitoring you is not just envious, they are actively setting a trap for you. Their schemes could take various damaging forms, such as spreading false rumors to tarnish your reputation or meddling in your professional relationships and opportunities. However, they fail to realize that they will be the ones ensnared by the very trap they set for you. According to the wisdom of Proverbs, whoever digs a pit will fall into it. If someone rolls a stone, it will roll back on them. This biblical wisdom confirms that their harmful intentions will ultimately backfire, leading them directly to their own undoing. This principle is not just about avoiding harm. It's about the certainty of justice and the assurance that wrongdoing will not go unpunished. As you navigate through these trying times, remember that you are not facing them alone. God's foresight and protection are with you, providing not just defense but also a clear path forward. By trusting in this divine oversight, you can move through your days with confidence, knowing that the plots against you are doomed to failure and will only bring about the downfall of those who wish you ill. Keep this assurance in your heart: you are shielded by a power far greater than any malice directed against you. The struggles you face now are not just obstacles but opportunities for God to demonstrate His might and justice. Each attempt against you is destined to prove futile, turning what was meant as harm into a testament to your resilience and the strength of your faith. As you continue with your daily life, keep an observant eye and a prayerful heart. Engage with this challenge not just with wariness, but with an active faith that calls on divine protection and guidance. Your vigilance combined with your faith forms an impenetrable barrier against the tactics of those driven by envy and malice. This situation is a test of your spirit and a chance to witness the power of your faith in action. Stand firm in your beliefs and continue to walk in grace and wisdom. Let this experience strengthen not just your own resolve, but also serve as a beacon of integrity and fortitude for others who may face similar trials. In conclusion, remember that the challenges you encounter are not merely obstacles, but are stepping stones to greater personal and spiritual growth. With God's guidance, every plot against you will unravel, and you will emerge stronger and more blessed than ever. Type "I am protected" in the if you feel the strength of this divine assurance in your life today. Type "The trap will not touch me" in the to declare your safety from their schemes. You might be feeling a mix of emotions right now: fear, anger, or even disbelief, but allow me to reassure you, you are under God's mighty protection. Just as God warned Joseph in a dream to flee from imminent danger, He is cautioning you now. This warning is not only to keep you safe, it's meant to empower you. It serves as a reminder that regardless of the number of adversaries you encounter, you are enveloped by a divine shield that no force can penetrate. Psalm provides this assurance: 1,000 may fall at your side, 10,000 at your right hand, but it will not come near you. You will only observe with your eyes and see the punishment of the wicked. This scripture is your guarantee. The person who has been spying on you and aiming to take what belongs to you will soon realize that they are engaged in a futile battle. God's protection is absolute, and as long as you remain faithful and close to Him, nothing can harm you. Type "I am shielded" in the to affirm your protection and God's constant safeguard around you. This message isn't just a set of comforting words. Not only will this person's attempts to harm you fail, but their efforts will actually boost you higher. The energy they spend trying to pull you down will be flipped by God to push you up. What they meant for harm, God will transform into something good. As told in Genesis, this big turnaround will leave your enemy shocked and you blessed more than ever. Picture this: the person trying to ruin your career accidentally reveals their own mistakes, leading to your promotion. Or the neighbor spreading lies about you gets tangled in their own lies, clearing your name and making people respect you even more. This isn't just a maybe, it's a promise from God. He's great at turning tough times into chances for His glory and your success. Type "My setback" is a setup in the to claim this divine flip for yourself. Remember, this isn't just a regular fight, it's a spiritual one. Ephesians tells us, "For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places." The person you see is just the front. The real fight is against the dark forces trying to mess with your destiny. It's a declaration backed by divine assurance. As we continue to navigate through these challenges, remember that you are not alone. The plots against you will not only fail, but will also serve as stepping stones leading you to greater heights, under God's watchful eye and everlasting protection. That's why prayer is your strongest tool. When you pray, you're not just asking for help, you're stepping into spiritual battle. You're calling on heaven's armies to fight for you. Believe me, God takes care of his people. The enemy has no chance when you're equipped with prayer and faith. By engage in spiritual warfare to put on your spiritual armor as we move forward to beat these challenges. The person who has been spying on you and making plans against you will eventually tell you the truth. They might come forward because they feel guilty or because their plans didn't work out. This shows how powerful God's influence is. He can soften even the toughest hearts. When they admit what they've been doing, it will be a big moment for you. It will make everything clear, and you'll see how God has been protecting you and bringing their actions to light. When this happens, remember to be kind to them. Yes, they tried to hurt you, but God used their actions to help you instead. Show them the kindness in your heart, and maybe they will change their ways too. Type "I am ready for the confession" to get ready for this revealing moment. As we finish, keep this in mind: you are a child of God, and no plan against you will succeed. The person from the third house who has been watching you is about to be caught. Their plans will fail, and you will come out ahead. This isn't just a message, it's a promise of your upcoming victory.